Warning, the following podcast contains explicit potty mouth language. If you don't want to hear words like fuck, shit, or dick, parental advisory is advised. Welcome to Round Robin. This is a bi-weekly podcast where we give real advice to the weirdest, strangest, and smartest questions only found on the internet. I am your host, as always, Ryan Neitzey, and with me today, I got none other than returning guest, Mikey Manfredi.
What up, everybody?
What up, Mike?
Not much.
Can I call you Mike?
It's weird.
Can I call you Mike, but with a K and no E?
Why? That's just Mick.
I guess that's true. I guess it is just Mick. How's it going, Mikey?
Pretty good. I love being on this podcast, and I can't wait to answer some questions.
Pretty fair. That's pretty fair. You took a heavy-duty nap earlier.
Oh, yeah, I did.
It was a heavy...
I was a little late to recording because I was napping so hard.
Yeah, that was a heavy nap, dude. That was a very heavy nap.
Oh, yeah.
As well, we have... new person, we have Sean Laraway. What up, Sean?
Hey.
Nice, solid entrance. How's it going, Sean?
Doing good. Just doing those finals I really don't want to be doing.
I feel like that's fair for like everyone. It's just like, oh, come on, finals. Do you think your finals have gone well so far?
Oh, yeah. It's not hard. It's just they're there, and I don't want them to be there.
That's a fair assessment, I feel like. That's just like, it's a thing to do. That's just like, oh, come on, man. But yeah, everyone's doing good. Everyone's doing good. Let's just get right into it then, I feel like. Let's just get straight into it.
I agree.
Thank you, Mikey. As I said before, this is a podcast where we give real advice to the strangest questions only found on the internet. Those questions can come from anywhere, from Reddit, Yahoo, or Gmail, which are submitted by listeners of the show. And you can listen to your question that you emailed in, and I lost all my words. How's it going, Mikey and Sean?
Good.
You can listen to the show, and you can...
This is what happens when you have Gmail.
This is what happens when you have Gmail. But you can email it into roundrobinpod@gmail.com, and if you want your question read on air and given advice to, no matter how stupid it is, and they're pretty stupid for today.
I've sent in some weird questions at like 3 a.m. once, just because I was like, this would be perfect.
Who sends questions at 3 a.m?
Me.
Oh boy, 3 a.m.
The morning 3 a.m. morning questions are like the best questions, I feel like. Like that's when your brain is like all of a sudden it's like, oh, everything's flooding into my brain, but I'm sleeping in like 5 minutes, which is the worst. I hate that feeling. But yeah, so Mikey, Reddit, Yahoo, or Gmailian?
I'm always a fan of how crazy Reddit can be, so let's go for there.
Oh, bold move. Let's go Reddit.
Good luck to you, Mikey.
Can we go 1, 2, or 3?
2.
2. Interesting. Can I get a name for this person? It's a tough one.
Jerry Crunkleton.
Ooh, Jerry Crunkleton. That's a reference to something that we'll talk about later. Okay, from Jerry Crunkleton. Jerry writes, do birds reuse nests? Will they see a nest and think, oh, a bird already lives here? Or will they think, I lived here as a baby, I'm going to live here again? Mikey, do birds reuse their own nests or other people's nests? Do they just reuse it? They make it, leave it alone? What happens with it?
I think they see it as more of a house. Because if like with us, you can't just go up to somebody's house and be like, ooh, a house. I'm living here now. It's mine.
Yeah.
If
that's what you do, I don't know what you're talking about.
I think there's a thriving bird real estate market for nests.
Bird real estate, yeah.
What's the law on bird mortgage, though?
It's not good.
It's not great. If you don't have enough sticks, man, to pay for that nest, you're gonna get kicked out.
I know bird law, but I can tell you that it's real rough in the bird housing market.
You know how they tell you mama birds kick their babies out of the nest, teach them how to fly? Mm-hmm. It's not the mama bird. It's the bank.
The bank.
It's the bird bankers coming and kicking
the bird bank,
evicting them from their nest because
terrible.
They couldn't. The mother couldn't pay.
That's terrible.
So they have to find a new nest.
Well, so they just resell the nest then, I guess.
Yeah, I would say so. I would say if a bird moves out of a nest, the bird bank takes the nest back and then resells it.
That's pretty cool.
It's like
Sean,
a foreclosure.
Sean, any thoughts?
Well, I don't know the exact law on bird mortgage and bird eviction, but I do think homes get robbed. Mm-hmm. I don't see why bird nests don't also get robbed with like their worms in it. So it's just
I
like
didn't think about that.
you gotta watch
stealing
out,
their
birds.
food?
Now bird robberies. Not only have to worry about bird real estate,
Dude,
But
this
then
is
you
a
can't
tough
feed your
economy.
children.
dude. If you thought the home real estate market crash was bad, think about the bird real estate market crash.
Oh my god, I
Let
can't
me tell
even
you,
imagine.
this income is not soaring. It is not soaring at all.
Unlike these birds, this income is not soaring.
It's a tough pill to swallow.
Poor birds.
Poor birds. I can't even think about bird robbery.
Get it? Swallow bird.
Terrible. Terrible. I love it. I didn't even think about bird robbery. Oh my god! Like, so you
Do they
just,
do
like,
flybys?
Yes, yes, they do, Mikey. They do fly.
I can't right
flyby.
now.
Like a bird just flies in, grabs whatever's in the nest, and flies away, and the other bird doesn't even know what hit him.
Yeah. I mean, that's insane. That'd be an insane thought. Just flybys. Do we have any more puns? Bird-based puns?
Later.
I think we beat.
Solid.
For all you who like puns out there, I'm your avatar right now.
Who are you, Talon?
That was a stretch.
All
That
the
was
people
a
at
stretch.
school
Come
who
on,
can't
Talon,
stand
Talon. That wasn't too bad. I thought that was all right.
It was good. I'm not saying it wasn't good. I was saying it was kind of a stretch.
Okay.
I got none. I got
My
none.
turn?
Yeah, sure. John, do you have one? Sean, hold on. Do you have one already?
Do you say you have goose egg, I guess?
Yeah, sure.
Zero,
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
I think it's time for another question.
I think we're done. I don't know about you, but this bird real estate market's really bumming me out now.
But I
Thinking
do
about
wanna,
the number of birds that's been robbed.
I do want to ask, have you guys ever thought about like have you ever looked at a bird nest and kind of like thought about like that sort of thing of like have
Well,
like,
it's funny you mention that because back when I was before I started high school and living in Virginia Beach, there's this bird nest back in my old family's place. There's these two little birds and this one mama bird. I don't know what happened to dad bird. Tough
Dad
economy.
bird left.
oh, he went to go
Something.
put a pack of cigarettes down by the 7-Eleven, the 7 bird nest.
They were having
down the
stick
street.
issues.
That piece of shit. Anyway,
Kinda
and
was rough.
the baby bird
Bird
actually
mortgage.
had a broken wing, and it's
Oh,
like
no.
it was still being forced to leave the nest by its mom.
Oh no, I don't
know
like
much
this
about-
I don't
story.
like where this is going.
I don't know much about bird psychology, but I know this gets fucked up. It's like the bird was tempted to fly, and me and my brother were just little kids trying to watch it fly, and it's like it literally tried to leave the nest, flew for like 2 seconds, and fell to the ground.
No.
Oh boy.
Sorry to tell you guys, it did not make it, and it was just that is traumatic when you're
Yeah.
like what 7.
Yeah. Are you talking about the bird or for you?
Both. Well, the bird died, so
Was the bird trying to leave because it was in a broken household?
probably.
Just like its wing, I guess.
Just call me Angel.
I've always wondered about bird nests where it's just like those birds grow up. Do they just and they? Oh, what about this? So okay, hold on. They grow up. or
Ungrateful
whatever.
bird millennials.
Yeah, exactly. What about when they birds migrate south for warmer weather? What do they do with other nests? You don't bring it with them, obviously. They're not house on
I mean,
wheels.
when we go on vacation, we leave our houses.
I guess that's true. But do you have someone watch your house?
Sometimes.
Do they have Canadian
do.
birds come down and be like, hey, Canadian birds, can you watch our nest for the weekend?
I
They're
mean,
like,
some people watch.
yeah,
Some
yeah,
people
we'll
get
watch
people to
your nest,
like,
eh?
Like house sitting is a thing. Mm-hmm. I mean, birds might have their own like nest sitters, but like most of the time, you just kind of leave your house and just kind of like leave a light on, so people think somebody's home. And
Yeah.
leave a car in the driveway.
But birds don't have the luxury of lighting. They
They-
can't put a light on. What happens if bird robbery?
But they
Yes.
take. Picture this.
Picture?
You know how we leave a car in the driveway? Mm-hmm. What if they just leave they just take a shell, like a broken shell of an egg, and put it back together and make it look like there's an egg in there
To chase away worm
to
robbers.
to chase away worm robbers because they're like, oh my god, there's a kid being born in there. I don't want to rob a house with a kid being born.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
These are some dangerous bird neighborhoods we're talking
And then
about.
they go south, and then they come back when it's warmer, and their nest is still perfectly there, and they're like, "Get this egg out of here."
Did you just
It's a broken shell. It doesn't need. It's not.
did you just crack the code?
Yeah, we're back. We're back with the puns, baby.
Hey, I mean that one was pretty bad. I feel like, but
I mean, it was an egg pun, and we were talking about eggs, so it worked.
yeah, I guess that worked. Sean, do you have another
No
bird
jokes about
pun?
it.
Excellent. That's all I got.
That's all I got for today.
I tried to sneak one in there.
Yeah, you did. That's all I got for today. I'll see you guys next week.
I can seriously go for some eggs right now. Sorry.
Damn,
But
dude.
Don't say you need to go for eggs after hearing that bird story. That was sad, dude.
I know. It's just like, it sucks.
Of course it sucks. The poor pretty bird. Oh man, now I'm upset.
I guess we better start looking at the sunny side of things.
It'll get over easy.
Terrible yokes. Okay, anyways, we should go into the next question. Sean, being the first timer around here, can you give me Reddit, Yahoo, or Gmail?
You know what? I think I'll go with Gmail for my first time.
Gmail for the first time. Let's listen to the listeners. Sean, can I get 1, 2, or 3?
I'll take one. Always be number one.
Always be number 1. Can I get a name for this person?
George Starling. I don't know why I thought of that.
I know why you thought of starling. Maybe because it's a bird. George, I don't know. Maybe there's a name for a bird. Do you think birds have names? Well, yeah. I mean, like.
And are they
species.
puns?
And are they puns? Like what? Like bread bird. I think he's a director or something.
I'm leaving.
But bird is the word, Mikey.
It is the word. It's the word.
I thought we were done with this.
I thought we were done with this. Anyways, moving on. What was it? George.
Yeah, George.
George Starling, I think, right? We said it 2 seconds ago, and I already forgot. George Starling asks. Anyways, my question is, if one were to cut off another one's nipple, would it grow back or stay a little flat stump? Follow-up question, can you reattach the same nipple or a different nipple? Sean, this is a loaded question. I can really feel like it.
I'm surprised this is the Gmail one and not Reddit. I'm really surprised.
Really surprised. This is a far out there Gmail question ask. So do you think humans, assumedly, based on this question, can grow back a cut off nipple, almost like a leopard gecko?
We don't.
With their tails?
Yeah, with their tails.
I don't think we grow back nipples. Sorry, I'm not a science major. I don't think we do. I don't want to sound like an idiot, but I don't think we do. Like, there are doctors out there surgically repairing like fingers and toes and nipples. If it gets cut off, I don't.
Yeah.
Grow back? I don't think so. I know that would suck if I got my nipple cut off. Like, damn, Jesus, I don't want that.
Yeah.
I have lumps. My luscious lady lumps. I don't want them gone.
Yeah.
I use these things to get the babes.
You all use only. It's weird.
Use your nipples to get
Sean,
the babes.
Sean, it's really weird to see you go up to a lady and just show her your nipple. Like it's not even like you have like cutouts around your shirt just for the nipple and be like, hey, this is my nipple. What are your thoughts on this?
You ever see that one episode of South Park where the Comcast guys are just rubbing their nipples? Like,
Yes.
gee, that's too bad.
no.
So
How
sad.
unfortunate.
Rubs nipples for 5 straight minutes.
That's an image I currently have in my head right now.
It's a really funny episode.
It's a really funny episode. Mikey, any thoughts? Can you grow back a nipple?
Okay, so part of me wants to say no, and part of me wants to say if you cut it off, it'll grow back, but it'll never be the same.
What do you mean by it'll never be the same?
You just grow back, and it's like the nipple just looks slightly different, and you can't figure out why.
Is it slightly small? Oh, you can't figure out why. Okay, then you answer
Just
my
like you
question.
look at it, it's like something's wrong with it, but I don't know what's wrong with it.
Like baby Groot.
It look like you want to think it's the same, but you know something's off about it, and you don't know what it is.
It's like deciding whether or not you can't tell if someone got a haircut or not.
Exactly.
Like, nipple.
Did my nipple change
Did my nipple get a
now
haircut?
that it grew back?
You think it's like baby Groot, but with nipples? Like they're growing back, but they're just immature.
They just grow back very slowly, and you just have a really tiny nipple, and then it just keeps growing.
And then it listens to like edgy
this-
goth music as a teenager, and it's like, God,
I'm about to
body.
say, what happens when Groot grows up to be like an edgy edgy teenager? Like, does Groot go through a scene phase? Do nipples go through scene phases when they grow back?
Groot's. What do you think a nipple's favorite?
That's why people get piercings on their nipples. It's the nipple going through their scene phase.
That's a
It wasn't the
badass
person.
nipple.
It was the nipple.
The nipple was sending the thought to the person's brain and corrupting them with their teenage thoughts.
And then Mama Nipple's just like, why are you doing this to yourself? God, Mom, you don't understand me.
In terms of like actuality in terms of like the actual nipple getting cut off, I know for like
If we're talking actually, I don't think it does grow back.
I don't know if it actually grows back. I know for like, if I remember correctly, if my sister has told me properly when she first got it, but when people get earrings and stuff, you have to like I believe you have to wear the earring for like a while because
So it doesn't close back
if
up,
you
yeah.
don't, it will close back up, meaning your skin will regenerate itself, or I guess a little bit.
Like a wound healing,
Like a wound healing. Would a nipple
like skin does.
like skin does. So if you cut off a nipple, would it just be something flat and just be skin, or would the body be like, yo, this was a nipple, let's bring this back?
I think it would just be like, there's a wound, let's put skin. And this brings it back to the reattaching question. You would need to reattach it. It's like you leaving an earring out for too long. If you leave it out for too long, it'll close back up. So if you leave your nipple off for too long and don't reattach it, it'll just grow back as a skin patch. But if you reattach it before that happens, you have just your nipple reattached.
Yeah.
She ain't got no nipples.
What?
This
Hold
bring-
on.
You ever see that?
No.
You've never seen that before?
What are you talking about?
It's Kevin Hart, right?
No.
It's like Kevin Hart, and like somebody, like he was like how people used to insult. It was like something about insults, and just one of his insults was, "Oh, he said she ain't got no nipples."
Ladies and gentlemen, your podcast host is really out of touch with modern comedy.
Hey, whoa, hey, ho, hey, oh, hey.
taking pot shots.
Pot shots, hot shots. Kevin Hart is fine.
Hot Wheels.
How dare you, sir? But yeah, I think, anyways, to get off the topic of shitting on me, Sean.
You're welcome.
Fair enough. Can nipples grow back? Mikey, so you're going to say something?
Oh no, I'm sorry. Finish your question first.
Oh, no.
Okay,
Please go.
I don't think they, like, in actuality, I don't think they can grow back. But I think they can be reattached. But this begs the question: how would you reattach a nipple? Would you just do like stitches, staples? Would you like
It's got to be stitches, right?
super glue it?
Yeah, it's like sew it on like a Comic-Con costume.
Like super glue it back on, or like
Gorilla Glue it.
or like
get a
duct
book-
tape?
Or use it as like a cosplay. Just like, I sewn this back myself after cutting it off.
If you reattach it, what if can you just reattach it anywhere? It's like right on the forehead, right? Right on the forehead, Mikey. Just put it on your forehead, put it on like your forearm, just be like, yo, here's my nipple.
Check
It's
it
like, yo,
out.
why is your nipple on your forearm? It's like,
Because
dude,
it fell off, and I felt like putting it back on somewhere else.
I want to be badass. Put it on your butt, so it's like, hey, how's it going?
That would be so fucking weird.
Hey,
Yeah.
my nipples are down
I
here.
can't. I wouldn't. Now I'm picturing someone just like getting ready for sex, and they pull down their pants, and they just have nipples on their butt.
Oh, naturally. And it's like two eyeballs. It's like,
little tattoo of like a smile.
oh my God, a tattoo of a smile would be great.
I think we just cracked the case on this.
On how to be the most sexy. Cut off your nipples and put them on your butt.
Because that's what girls want.
That's what girls want. That's what girls need. If I've learned anything, it's that girls just really love butt nipples. I mean, dude, come on, dude. You can't just tell me they won't like butt nipples. Who doesn't like butt nipples? Sean's raising his hand. Mikey's not raising his hand.
It's fine. Duh.
Dude, you're into
I'm not gonna
dude.
judge. I'm not gonna judge you if you have butt nipples.
I don't judge your nips.
Exactly.
Your bee nips.
Exactly.
I will judge all your nips. Sorry, but I will. Just
Sean, what would be the weirdest place to have a nipple?
kind of butt there
Butt's a weird one.
Near
Butt's a
the
weird one.
list.
near the down there, or maybe on your feet. That's just
Oh,
All
feet
your-
would be weird.
that would be really weird.
Instead of your toes, it's just a bunch of nipples.
Oh no.
Feet just look like udders now.
Oh God, no! I don't like. Oh,
You're welcome, viewers, for putting that image in your
Oh,
head.
that image is in my head. Just Just like it's like
Other feet.
dude. Imagine wearing sandals. Imagine wearing sandals. Dude, imagine how sensitive that would be.
No, imagine wearing.
wouldn't.
No, imagine first wearing socks and Crocs. You're welcome. And
course.
then taking them off and just like nipple feet. And it's just like, why do
if
you
had
exist?
if you had nipple toes, would they get soft and hard as well? Or do they just permanently hard? So like
And like the cold breeze, like it's tad nipply out, and you just feel
and
it
you
on
just
your
toes
feet.
just whoop.
I'm sorry, but I got real distracted because I think I found the name of my band, Nipple Feet.
nipple feet.
Nipple feet.
Nipple Feet. They're oh my god, Nipple Feet.
With their hit single, what?
What?
What's their hit single?
Oh, their hit
No,
single.
I was asking you the
Oh,
question.
my mistake.
What would a hit single of a band named Nipple Feet be?
It would be how's it feeling down there? But hey,
The point of contusion.
hey, you've been listening to Bill McGruff with My Girl. Coming up next is Nipples. How's it feeling down there by Nipple Feet? Only on 207.4 FM. Anyways, that was my radio DJ section. If you can just at me, future radio DJ disc jockeys. Can we bring back the word disc jockeys? Anyways,
Yes.
I think that's enough time for a little break. When we come back, we'll answer a couple more questions. So, bye everyone.
Later.
Later.
And we are back. Thank you guys for staying through the commercial. How's it going, Sean? How's it going, Mikey?
Pretty good.
I'm unhindered. Gender is unhindered. I'm
Gender
pretty
is
good.
unhindered.
We were talking about wrestling over the break because all three of us enjoy wrestling very much so.
We're the hardcore smarks.
Yeah, of course.
We will boo Roman Reigns out of the building.
Oh yeah. Number 30 Royal Rumble. Don't even get
that
started.
was so rough.
So rough. I have no transition. But anyways, the
These
reason
questions are gonna be pretty rough. I bet.
there's one.
I tried.
So the reason you guys are on here is because you guys are the people movers. We have a class called narrative production where we had to make a narrative production short film, and in that film, you two played the leads. We got Mikey as Horace.
Yep.
I don't think you have a last name.
Unhinged.
It's just Horace. I think.
Yeah.
I'm just like.
I feel like
Cher.
I feel like Horace would just be Horace.
I'm like Cher.
Yeah, just like Cher. And then we also have Sean here as Bart. And you guys were the people movers.
Yep.
Sean, how was your experience with people movers?
Oh, it was like really cool when Katie texted me and asked me to sign on. Just like, what does this entail? And she's like, red jumpsuits, aviators, and a lot of baton twirling. And I'm like, you know what? I'm too intrigued not to sign up.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Mikey, what was it like for you? Because you taken the class.
Yeah, I was supposed to be the sound guy for this whole project.
Yes, you
and,
were.
We
Kind
had
of got things.
we had some
happen.
issues with casting, and it turns out I was the best fit for Horace at the time.
Also,
so I had to jump
you were
on.
just also look good as Horace.
That's what I mean by the best fit, because I had like the
The
look we
beard,
were
the
going
look,
for,
and
yeah.
everything.
I had the look we were picturing for Horace, so I was brought on for Horace, and it was actually really fun, and I think I enjoyed being Horace much more than I would have enjoyed being sound guy,
Oh, definitely.
because I'm literally sound guy on like always.
Oh yeah. But yeah.
I was also editor
also
which
editor.
was-
Also, you're everything.
and adventure.
An adventure. Yeah, I thought People Movers came out really well.
It's bit after bit, let me tell you.
It is legitimately.
It sounds really cool.
It's nice, dude. It's literally like, it's a what. So what we explain what it is. People Movers is a comedic short film about
I'd call it an action comedy.
an action comedy short film about this, I guess, company that gets called in called the People Movers. And they're called in on this one person named Jerry Crunkleton, the person that wrote in earlier.
References.
Jerry Crunkleton, who has been spoiling movies with his fellow office workers.
Just like my mom on Facebook.
Just like Sean's mom on Facebook. And so they get called in to remove him in any way possible. And the film explores where that goes, where that may go.
It's a tale of action.
It's a tale of
comedy, horror, and romance.
The romance part was weird. That was uncomfortable.
That's not till the People Movers 2.
What?
That's People Movers 2,
The
Electric.
People Pleasers.
Oh, that's what it was. That's you're
People
right.
Pleasers.
We are people removers in the streets, but we are people pleasers in the sheets.
I don't like that. I don't like how you guys said that at the exact same time.
We gotta
practiced.
franchise
Don't worry
this,
about it.
dude.
You gotta make a franchise, dude.
We have a golden idea. We need a ticket to stardom.
Yeah, man. We have the kickoff. We need the rest of the game.
Oh, of course.
We need a behind the people removers special. Okay.
But like done as in like one of those like 80s, 90s like behind the music things.
Yes, exactly.
Oh my god, that'd be so hilarious.
I'll be the Shawn Michaels. You be the Marty Jannetty.
You're gonna kick him through a window? Yep. One of our windows in the recording studio?
Screw it. I'll do it. It's finals week. Semester is almost over.
So for People Movers, you can see it tonight. When it will come out tonight as of this recording, or as of this release of this episode, and you can or watch it at any point. It'll be on YouTube, Vimeo. It'll be called The People Movers. Watch it, enjoy it, love it, live it, laugh it,
Come see it
Bop
tonight
it.
at 7 o'clock.
bop it.
Green Spring Theater.
Oh yeah.
Inscape. It's gonna be dope.
Let's get back into it. Sean, you good?
I'm good.
You good for another nasty quest?
Oh, I'm ready to be the very best, like no one ever
This isn't
was.
Pretty Wizard. We're not going on any quest right now. Wrong podcast.
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize it said nasty quest because I doing my usual thing of shortening words constantly and consistently.
Wrong podcast.
So I did from nasty question to nasty quest, which I can see the confusion, sir. But wrong podcast, which that podcast is a reference to Pretty Wizard. Pretty Wizard. It's a D&D bi-weekly D&D podcast where you can listen and enjoy it. Listen to sometimes.
We are just plugging everything, aren't we?
Dude, we're like outlets.
I was say we are like just one of those power strips right now. Just
Dude, we're
roll
stripping
plugins.
all over the place.
Bunch of plugs.
Oh, wait, what?
One of those like power strips, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Roll 7 to form friendship.
I got a 8. Is that good? But I've got an 8, but a -2, and whatever else I
Charisma.
have. And charisma, I guess. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Sean, another question: Reddit, Yahoo, or Gmail?
I'm going to go with Yahoo this time.
Bold
Please don't
move.
fail me.
Bold move. You got very, very intrigued or interested by the Gmail one. Let's see what we got in Yahoo. Can I get 1, 2, or 3?
I'll go with 3 this time.
Going with 3. Can I get a name for this person?
Ash Ketchum.
Ash Ketchum. There it is. Ash Ketchum.
Ooh.
Ugh, Ash Ketchum writes. Sorry. My printer won't print GIFs properly.
Is that it?
I mean, I'm trying to print a GIF file, but whenever I print it out, the picture doesn't move. Am I doing something wrong? Mikey's broken for a little bit. So Sean, do you want to?
Broken Mikey Manfredi.
Yeah. So Sean, do you want to tackle this for a split second, real quick?
Delete that question.
I'm just gonna delete everything. So for the longest time, I thought obsolete mules. I thought the longest time it was Jif, not GIF, like the peanut butter brand, and everyone looked at me like I was a total idiot.
I'll tell you why. Because GIF stands for Graphics Interchange Format. Do you pronounce it Giraffics? Do you go home and play with your Ginny Pidge?
I love my Ginny Pidge. Okay.
Do you go?
Shut
Dude,
your
that's
mouth.
my favorite movie.
Do you?
That's my favorite movie, Jurassic Park.
Do you get a gift on your birthday?
You what? Oh yeah, you damn right I do.
Because you don't pronounce graphics like giraffics, so why would you pronounce it GIF instead of
Or
GIF?
our Lord and Savior, Jesus.
Praise Jesus. Okay, so here's the thing.
Here's the skinny.
Here's the dip. The skinny dip. Basically, when you can't print a GIF because you are printing paper. You are printing an image on a paper. The thing that internet works is that GIF uses data from the internet, and I really don't know what I'm talking about, but to be honest, like you can't print off and make the GIF work because you're literally just printing off paper. There's no data to make the GIF work. Mm-hmm. So I don't know what to tell you. I'm not a Windows 10 expert. I don't know a computer from an iPhone, to be honest. So sorry, I can't help you, but no.
But you're wrong.
No.
You're wrong.
You're wrong.
Mikey, you got very upset when I asked this question. You took your glasses off and rubbed your hand in your eyeballs.
Because the fix is so easy. You have to change your computer to Giphy Cat mode.
Oh, there it is.
Duh.
There it is.
You want to print GIFs, you got to change it to Giphy Cat mode.
Such an easy fix.
Or else it'll never work.
How'd you figure that out?
When I was trying to print the a meme,
Yeah.
that guy blinking GIF,
Uh-huh.
the white guy blinking GIF.
Yep.
I was trying to print that, and I couldn't get it to work either.
Was it Blue Eyes White Privilege?
No, it was the actual meme of the guy like going like, you know, what I'm trying. You can't see what I'm doing, obviously, but we all know what I'm talking about. I hope.
I got you.
Anyway, so I went to my printer, and it wasn't printing right, and then I looked on the side of it, and there's a little blue button, and it said Giphy Cat
On the side of the printer?
on the side of the printer, and I just pressed that Giphy Cat button, and it printed out, and I had a piece of paper in my hands that was playing the GIF.
Are you sure it wasn't an iPad? That it was you're looking at an iPad and it's just playing a video?
Does paper turn off?
I don't know. Does paper turn on? I mean,
I'm sure paper.
Because
If
if paper doesn't turn off, then it was probably an iPad. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Does paper turn someone on?
Not what I meant.
That's what Sean said.
Oh,
damn right what I said.
what would a paper fetish be called?
A paper fetish?
I guess just a paper fetish.
A paperist?
Paperist.
Just a competition of fetishes between rock, paper, and scissors.
I love it. A competition. Who would? I mean,
Kids don't listen to this, right?
all audiences are welcome. Even described as the Cards Against Humanity of comedy.
I mean, you put a warning in front of your thing. So
yeah,
it's
there's
okay.
a warning in front of this.
There's a warning that
Okay.
warns everybody about the
There's
language.
a
so it's all
warning.
right.
It's labeled as explicit. If anyone's like,
I'm sure you'll be fine.
I remember my lovely sweet mommy has described it as before as like that like there's some topics on this podcast that get a little racy, get a little like on the border, on the edge, on the Barnes and Nobles, on the borders. That's the reference I was trying to make.
Okay.
Sometimes it gets that way, and I was just like, well, there's explicit tags. There's a warning. If a person listens to it, I've warned you.
Viewer discretion advised.
Like the last time I was here, I had that podcast. I had that question. Do you look at your poop after you poop?
Do you? Oh, no. The question was, I think, do you look at your poop when you poop? Your question, I thought, was...
Oh, okay. The question I ended up asking was, how do blind people know when they're done wiping?
Yeah.
Next question.
It's a thinker, I feel like.
Didn't we solve it?
I think we solved it a little bit. So go listen to Mikey's podcast, which I believe was episode...
I don't even remember, dude.
I don't remember. I'm trying to remember. I don't remember the exact number. But it was a good
It was
one.
me and my girlfriend.
It was Mikey and Red.
My wonderful girlfriend,
Red Zuromski. It was really good.
Call out.
I hope that wasn't episode number 2.
It was
Hey.
But yes, printers printing GIFs properly. Sean, you said no, but I imagine it's because you don't have a printer that has that special blue Giphy Cat blue button.
Oh, yeah, those are special.
You know, you can only spend so much money at a printer. You really can. And sorry, I don't have that function. But to whoever on Yahoo who asked that question, thank you.
Okay, so here's a different question. Do you guys see a future where you can print out GIFs?
Yeah, I do. Because
Like a future world where you can just print out a GIF and give it to somebody.
we have 3D printers now, so I'm sure that's going to be like possible one day.
Would you need special paper to print out a GIF?
True.
I don't know.
Would you need special GIF paper because so the printer can put the information of the GIF onto the paper?
For me, I don't think we'll ever need to get to a point where we'll have paper that can do GIFs. I think we'll just get to a point where we don't need paper at all. We just don't use paper at all for anything. It's full electronic.
Save the trees,
So we're going to send GIFs the old-fashioned way through our phones.
Huh?
We're
Yes,
going to send memes the old-fashioned way.
through our phones. The only way we know how.
You ungrateful millennials sending memes through Facebook. Back in my day, we had to plow through the snow to send memes.
I had to walk back and forth to send a meme to my friend.
I had to walk back and forth uphill both ways in the snow to send a meme.
Of course. Mikey, do you want to go to the next question?
Sure.
Reddit, Yahoo, or Gmail?
Let's go back to Reddit.
Back to Reddit. 1 or 3?
3.
Ooh, 3. Here we go. 3. Can I get a name for this person?
Fizzle Sticks.
Does Fizzlesticks have a last name?
Nope.
Of course not. Why would they? With a name like Fizzlesticks, you can't have a last name. So,
Okay, fine. It's Fizzle J Sticks.
Even better. Fizzle. What does the J stand for? Jason?
It's just J.
Oh, it's just J? Oh, is it
It's like J-A-Y.
J-A-Y?
Fizzle J Sticks.
Fizzle J Sticks writes, if Buzz Lightyear doesn't believe he's a toy, why does he stop and play dead when humans are around?
Now, see, that could go for any of the toys in Toy Story.
Of course. But like,
Oh, no, Buzz Lightyear specifically. No. Okay, the rest of them know they're toys.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. They know they're toys and they know they're being played with. If Buzz Lightyear doesn't know he's a toy,
This is, of
then
course,
why does he stop?
This is, of course, the canon of Toy Story 1.
Yes. That's a good question.
Be careful.
And I
you're
think-
you're defending the entirety of Pixar right here.
I think all toys are made with that innate sense. Like when they're
toy?
produced, they have like that. You know how you're born and like you immediately know like kind of like how to eat and how to like all that stuff. Like how like you don't have to be taught how to breathe.
Yeah.
Like toys don't have to be taught how to be toys. So they have like that innate sense of if someone's around, they shouldn't be moving. Mm-hmm. So like it's like a possum. Like their instinct is to just play dead if a threat is coming.
Yeah.
So
They don't know what they're doing.
exactly. The toys are just like, huh, whenever somebody's coming in because they're toys, and that's what they know they have to do. But like Buzz Lightyear isn't sure he's a toy, but he has that. Sorry, Sean. He has that innate sense because he technically he is a toy, but he just doesn't think he's one.
Interesting. I haven't thought about it like that. Sean, do you have a theory?
Look, the animators were running out of time, okay? The movie had a deadline. Get over it.
They're like, we need to stop animating these people. Let's just have them fall out.
Look, that's not going to ruin your childhood.
Budget.
That Toy Story is not going to ruin your childhood. That's Toy Story 3.
Oh, yeah. Toy Story 3 was a rough one, dude.
That makes you cry man tears.
Dude, I remember tearing up in that movie. That was like...
I cry like a little bit.
I think my mom
every
cried.
time I watch it.
My mom cried because I believe it came out the year my brother was going to college, like the summer or something before my brother went to college.
And since Andy's going to college in that movie,
It hit home.
It hit home with her like immediately that she was just like, oh no, he's going to college just like my little baby boy. And then I'm here like, hey, how's it going, Mom? I'm still here.
Shut up.
She's like, shut up, Ryan. That's fine. Hi, Mom. But yeah, Buzz Lightyear, it is interesting that he's like, he believes it's a toy. Like, it would be, of course, like anything, it would be a completely different movie if Buzz Lightyear just like stayed. Like a whole plot point was like Buzz Lightyear just staying up, like walking around.
And Woody had to like hide him every time,
And Woody had to find a reason to distract him a little bit the entire time.
and like try to get him to stay still for a bit when Andy walked in, or like hide him away from Andy somehow.
And he was just like, Buzz, I can't.
I think that would have made it a more interesting movie. Actually,
that B story is not that bad, not too shabby.
I would have actually liked to see Woody trying to figure out clever and interesting ways to get Buzz to like hide or to stop moving.
It's a pretty good fun and games section if I've ever seen.
Like one of it could be like, Buzz, there's an alien coming and he only detects movements. You have to stay perfectly still.
it's like trying to convince a flat earther the earth is round, and it's just like they automatically refuse to believe you. So it's just like, whatever.
The best thing I saw a post on Facebook, and it was like a flat Earth Facebook page, and they said, we have flat earthers all around the globe.
And it's just like, say that sentence again.
Say that again, but slowly.
Please.
Doesn't make any sense. That what? You can't just what?
They
What?
said we have flat earthers all around the globe.
No,
And I
the
was like,
earth.
wait.
The earth is not flat or round. It is thick, okay? Extra thick.
Samurai Jack is leaking.
I hated that.
Tumblr is cancer.
On that terrible yoke.
We're back, baby. We're back cracking the yolks.
Yo, we're back, baby.
Cracking the yolks.
Gotta get back. Back to the past. Samurai yoke.
crack.
We had two different.
Anyways, that's it for this episode of episode 15 of Round Robin. Thank you both, Mikey and Sean, for coming on. Solid high five, boys.
Hell yeah.
Mikey, could people find you anywhere? Would you like anything to plug?
I got my Snapchat at MikeyM133. Mm-hmm. I got my Instagram, the Beatbox Ghost.
The Beatbox Ghost.
With underscores. For clarification, I don't beatbox. I just thought it was a funny pun.
Uh-huh.
Twitter is also MikeyM133, and Facebook is just Mikey Manfredi.
Nice. Sean?
Make sure to follow the People Removers on Facebook. Hit me up on Snapchat.
Oh, yeah, follow the People Removers Facebook and Twitter.
Oh, absolutely, dude.
Just at the People Removers, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I believe so.
Follow me on Snapchat, ocarina_swag. Take care and have a good night.
Night. Oh, you can't close the show.
He has to sign off. It's his podcast.
You can't close my show, sir.
Yeah, damn right I can.
How dare you, sir. Now, ignore what Sean said. Hopefully you're still here. Definitely look up People Removers. It's on YouTube tonight as of this recording being put out and published into the airwaves.
Tonight or tomorrow.
Tonight or tomorrow.
Give me a second.
When we get around to it. But yeah, we follow on Facebook and Twitter and enjoy some behind-the-scenes photos of us in pre-production, us on production, in post-production.
I don't think you've ever mentioned that you directed the whole thing.
Oh, I didn't mention that because I'm a humble little baby. Yeah.
Your host of this podcast was the director of the entirety of People Removers, and he went through the pre-production, production, and post-production phase. He was there for every step. And he was a wonderful director, and I think he made an amazing product, and we ended up turning out pretty good, and I'm proud of him.
Ryan, start being
Thanks,
more
Mikey.
selfish.
I tried being more selfish. It's hard to be selfish when you're too busy. I got 2 podcasts to run. I got a movie to direct. I got classes to take.
Finals to take.
That one's optional.
Dude, I haven't played video games in forever. I'm so busy.
Me too. I've been trying to play Overwatch, and I missed out on all those skins because of all the busy I've been.
I've been playing Persona 5. I got that battle theme song stuck in my head.
Dude, I have movies and books I need to watch. I haven't done anything. Like Mikey, when we were doing post-production and editing for People Movers, it took us
I want to say 2 weeks
Yeah.
of especially
the past 5 days.
The past 5 days have been
horrendously
have been horrendously busy, and we have been working incredibly hard in post-production
to put out a really what we believe we enjoy a lot, and we hope you as an audience member would also enjoy.
Yeah, I agree.
Love.
I hope you guys enjoy it.
We think it's stupidly funny, and we hope everyone can enjoy it. So hopefully, definitely go look out People Movers. It'll be on YouTube, probably Vimeo, I believe, right?
Probably, yeah, YouTube and Vimeo.
So yeah, look at People Movers, and thank you so much for listening. So again, thank you to Sean. Again, thank you to Mikey. Thank you so much. We'll see everyone later. Goodbye.
Round one in pod. Round one in pod.
I would like to again thank Mikey Manfredi and Sean Laraway for coming onto the show, and I would also like to thank them for being People Removers. People Movers is an action comedy short film that is coming out on YouTube and Vimeo at some point later today. And you can just watch it in the future and watch it over and over and over and over again. Show it to all your friends and family. You're going to love it. It's so hilariously stupid. It's so great. Artwork was created by Kayla Zuromski, and equipment was provided by Wild Staying Radio Studio at Stevenson University. And if you, the audience member, have any weird or smartish questions, or find any from Reddit or Yahoo, send them in to roundrobinpod@gmail.com. You can also follow us on Twitter @roundrobinpod, and if you go on iTunes and leave a 5-star review, we will read your comment on the show. As always, I'm your host, Ryan Neitzey, and thank you so much for listening to Round Robin. Next episode is going to be interesting because Round Robin is going on a slight 3-month hiatus. We'll be coming back in September with a completely new season, new episodes. I've been calling it Season 2. We have new ideas, new plans for the show to kind of like retool it slightly. But yeah, when we come back in September, we will have brand new guest, brand new way of getting guests, exciting stuff. I'm hoping it's going to be real exciting. I hope you're going to love it even more than you already do. But yeah, stay tuned for September. In the meantime, you can follow us on Twitter @RoundRobinPod to get some news if there's any. And you can also buy a Round Robin t-shirt today. Those are available today. If you have If you would like to, if you have any interest in getting one, you can email in, to roundrobinpod@gmail.com, and we will get that t-shirt to you as quickly as possible. So again, as always, I'm Ryan Neitzey. Thank you so much for listening to Round Robin. I love you immensely. Goodbye.
Round